Walk into any fast-growing office in Myanmar today, and you'll feel the energy. Screens are glowing, deadlines are tight, and entirely new challenges are popping up every single day. Now, imagine a junior team member hits a roadblock. What's the very first thing they do? They take the problem straight to their manager's desk. And if you're that manager, your instinct is probably to look at the issue, figure it out, and tell them exactly how to fix it. This reflex runs deep. Many of us grew up in classrooms like this one, where learning meant quietly memorizing facts from the saya, the teacher. We are taught to believe that leaders are supposed to hold all the answers. But in a modern organization, expecting the boss to have every answer creates a bottleneck. The moment the leader is busy, the whole team freezes. Progress stops. Think of it like a quick fix versus a long-term skill. If you just hand an employee the answer, you solve the immediate issue. But you also ensure they will have to come back to your desk the next time a problem arises. To keep a team moving through rapid change, leaders have to step back from being the expert who tells. Instead, they need a different approach: coaching. People often confuse coaching with mentoring. If mentoring is stepping in to drive the car for someone to show them the route, coaching is sitting beside them while they manage the pedals and the road themselves. When we rely on old habits as managers, the second an employee hits a bump in the road, we reach over and grab the wheel. It's jarring, and it tells them we don't believe they can handle the situation. In a coaching dynamic, the employee keeps both hands on the wheel. You, the manager, are sitting in the passenger seat, holding the map. From the passenger seat, your greatest tool isn't your own driving history. It's your ability to ask the right questions to help them navigate. By letting them drive, you give them the choice and the responsibility for the trip. They have to learn the route for themselves, which builds the confidence they'll need to handle the next journey without you. This page from the training manual helps set the boundaries. Look at the column on the right. Coaching is not lecturing or telling people what to do. It means you stop jumping in to fix things for them. You also want to avoid asking why questions, like, why did you do it that way? Even if you mean well, that word often makes people feel like they're being interrogated, which can shut down their ability to learn. Instead, we look to the left side. Notice the focus on being cooperative. In these moments, you aren't a superior giving orders. You're a partner who listens until the other person realizes they already have the tools to solve the problem. To help them reach that realization, a coach relies on open questions. Starting your questions with what, how, or when gives your team member the space to use their own intuition. This illustration shows a map for these conversations, the T-GROW framework. It stops you from slipping back into giving advice. First, establish the T, the topic they want to discuss, and the G, the goal they want to walk away with. Next is R for reality. Ask them to describe the current situation. That leads to O for options, brainstorming ways to move forward. Finally, W is for will. You ask them to commit to the very next step. Using T-GROW keeps the leader in a listening role. It ensures the employee is the one doing the thinking required to solve the problem. Let's go back to that office. A junior employee walks up with a problem, but this time you take a breath and you consciously pause. Instead of giving the answer, you look at them and ask an options question. What do you think is the best way to handle this? In that moment, the dynamic changes. You can see them process the question and realize that they have the room to find a solution on their own. This is the mindset of an excellent coach. It requires a genuine curiosity about what the other person thinks. You have to be comfortable not being the only expert in the room. So tomorrow, when someone asks you for a solution, try biting your tongue. Ask them, what options do you have? And then, just listen. Yes, coaching a peer through an obstacle takes a few more minutes in the moment than simply giving them an order. But that extra time pays off. By stepping back, you stop the bottleneck. You move from having a team that waits for your permission to a team that consistently finds its own way forward.